Guys, I had to make this video, alright? I was gonna wait until I was completely done with this game, but I couldn't wait. I needed to do this now. Which game am I talking about? Spider-Man PS4. Let's get into this. Okay, so before we actually start off with the review, we need to actually open this and review that first. The collector's edition, because I have not opened that yet. So let's start off. Okay, so I already cut the tape, but I didn't open it yet, so it's a box inside of a box. Great. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Here it is. Now, another box inside of a box. Hang on. Okay, here it is. Everything's here. Warning. Contains spoilers. Do not open until story complete. Well, got the artwork of the game. I'll open that later, but I must say this steel box looks pretty cool. Oh man, this looks awesome. This is a masterpiece. This is a real masterpiece. Okay, now let's do this. Look at that. Look at this thing. Looks so good. This statue just reminds me so much of Spider-Man. Look at this stuff down here and everything. It's just, it feels right, okay? Alright, just look at this thing. Just look at that. Okay, so first up, I want to start by saying this game is very, very creative. It sets up so much stuff. The web swinging is amazing. The combat's awesome. They even have side missions that feel cool. And I'll get into the normal gameplay later, like the combat, the web swing, and all that. But now let's look at one of the side missions. This side mission I'm talking about right now is Tombstone. L. Thompson Lincoln. You know who he is? You should. But, you know, he has his own boss. A boss. Just to Tombstone. And it's awesome, right? Right, Thanos? See him, right? You're 5. No? Nothing? Well, I still got the power of the stars. So. I think he's just mad because I have an Infinity Gauntlet too. So, this is the start of the Tombstone boss. So, usually you'd think side missions would be really boring and not worth playing for a video game, but this is something else. This is a really fun thing. Just go around, swing some stuff at him. Well, swing some stuff at him. Smack him. Try not to get hit. You'll survive. So, I will use this boss and for the side boss as an example to show off the combat in this game. As you can see, of course, X jumps. Square does normal attacks. Triangle does, counter attack. And circle plus this equals a finisher. This awesome finisher. But, hang on. Hang on. Okay. But the thing is, with this game, what you want to do, what I would do every time, get them in the air first, so you don't die. And this brings up another thing I want to say. Spider-Man dies after just a few hits. But that's a good thing. Think about that, that's a bad thing. That's gonna make this game really hard. And, okay. You guys should know this by now. But Spider-Man isn't Superman. He is not bulletproof. See, look at what that did.
You wouldn't want to take a break, would you?
Oh, Lonnie, tired? Someone's been skipping cardio. He's wearing down too close.
As you can see, you can also throw things. Pressing L1 and R1 at the same time. And smacking your enemies with it. When you see the spider sense thing go over your head, that's an indication to press circle, which is the dodge button. And just to help you guys, I'm gonna finish the rest of this boss fight. As you can see, Tombstone's pretty hard. Yeah, that can happen too. Oh yeah, don't the graphics look amazing in this game? My friend hasn't even played this game and he admits that the graphics look really good. Yeah, there's blood in this game too. Oh, this happens too. Hold L1 and this stuff happens. And you can select between web weapons. It's very useful. And I told you, I'm not even 100% done with this game. And it just looks amazing. Of course, press R1 to shoot the webs. And you'll have a blast. The combat's really good in this game. I'm saying this right now. It's really fun. Just keep this stuff up. Remember, I want to say, for recommending bosses, what I would do is something completely different than what you may think, but, you know, just do it anyway. It'll benefit you. Oh, man. See, normal web shooters don't really do too much in this game. Especially against big brutes like this guy. So, may I recommend running away like a coward. But then, you get to do Yeah, of course it does this red thing every time. And that. Okay, first, see, I wanted to show you that I died. Because, once again, Spider-Man is not Superman. He should die easily. And look at the loading screens, too. It's always in a really cool-looking pose.
Articulated deblocking agent. Time to end this.
My tongue's supposed to feel funny.
Oh, yeah, totally. 100% normal.
See, once again, just throw things at him, and everything's really good. The rest of the thing with most bosses in this game, all you have to do is throw stuff at them, wait for them to attack, wait for them to finish their attack, and throw stuff at them. And then, once that happens, bam. Basically finish this.
You and I are very different people.
By the way, also, if you press the right analog stick, you push it down, this can happen. It activates spider sense and you can see the enemies where they are, as long as they're in range. So, prepare to do a lot of stuff like this.
Can we say your crazy drug lord days are done, please?
Sure. For now. Hell of a run, though.
Not quite how I describe it. Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill. Hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
Okay, so it's pretty cool. Okay, look, I know that the last clip I showed you was probably really cringy to watch. You know, the Tombstone boss. And I tried to explain so much there, and I failed. But I'll get to it now. Okay, now let's start off with the most basic thing ever. Web swinging. Okay, so of course, press R2 to, web swing. Thing is, in web swing, when you're web swinging, use L3 to dive. Then you can do a normal web swing. Doing that will give you maximum web swinging speed. But another thing you can do is press X and bam, it just zips you. And you can run up the walls. But once you get to the top, press X, boom, it does this. And that's another thing. In order to do this, boom, press L2 and R2. But an extra part is when you do it and press.
They don't ruin any farmers markets or
Well,
outdoor
it was,
yoga classes.
anyway, You do that, but press X when you get there. Boom. It's really cool and it's really easy to travel like this, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh yeah, you can also do a roll. Basically all you really do is just like you land, which will make Spider-Man roll. Then boom, you can press X again, you jump. And another thing I really like for when you're running up walls is if the environment's different, it's, well, different. The animation he uses is different. Yeah, just give me a second, I'll find a fire escape. Okay, so I found a fire escape. So, nope, okay. What you want to do, you come down here, and when you do it, this happens. It has a different animation because it's a different surface. And another thing is, it's like hardcore parkour. You run up to obstacles, press R2. Everything happens for you. Also, R2 is like the run button, so yeah. You can jump everything and all that. Upswinging is amazing. It's just absolutely awesome. Awesome. I was gonna say awful for some reason, but I meant to say awesome, but then I mixed them up and said awesome. So it's really awesome. Of course, these markers and tell you where to go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna look for equivalent enemies and show you the combat. So I'm headed to that white marker right there, a Kingpin base, for a base token, which you can get prizes for, like costumes, which I'll talk about later. But also, not only can I show you that, but I can also show you some other stuff, because you can fast travel. By fast travel, I mean just swing around really fast and learn how to do basically everything. So I will show you with also a really cool feature. Which feature? Oh yeah, photo mode. And I like photo mode. I really do. See that picture there? That looks awesome. And yeah, there are a few different types of cameras. There's orbit, which will let you orbit around Spider-Man, obviously. There's selfie, where you're posing, and there's free, which is basically different. It's a tiny bit different, but whatever. Hero visibility, off and on. So then the tilts, you can change how it's tilted and all that. But honestly, I just prefer to, leave it as it is. Selfie mode, it's my favorite mode to do anything with because it just looks awesome. It makes Spider-Man look so cool, and you can change everything. Yeah. Then, of course, you have to screenshot it because I don't really think there's a way to, do it in game. To just press a button. I think it's an option. Then you can exit and all that. So, anyway, now on to the things. I know I literally just talked about fast travel. And these things attach to structures. So I can't swing very high here, but I have to be at like the height of a tree. I'm holding down R2, but bam, it only happened then. Okay, yeah. Basically, the base tokens for Kingpin, guys, is like, basically it's a construction site.
This place is full of pissed guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns, obviously.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some things with stealth and some things without them. So okay.
Morning now.
So I want to show you something. Bam. Look at these guys. If you see those things, it means you can do like a stealth or perch takedown. And with this, if you see something that says safe, it means if you take them out, no one will notice. And this is a stealth thing, so. See, it says danger there, so I can't take him out because they'll notice. But not anymore. It's safe. That's so stealthy, aren't I? So now there's that guy right there. Maybe I can take him out, but I prefer not. I have to wait until he's in a range to where he's safe, and not yet, but safe. Therefore, boom. There's a perch takedown. There's a web straight stealth takedown and a perch takedown. It's different. Okay, just don't question it. So yeah, just try to be stealthy and everything. Here's the thing. Bam. This stuff, it's really good. You can switch between gadgets by holding down L1 and using the L stick. So, and then with L2, hold it down, bam, you can aim. The R1, simple. Well, I'm trying to do nothing. So, here to be closer means, man, these guys are not going to notice. So, and now I'm going to switch to a different, nope, not what I wanted. I'm going to switch to a different gadget, and this is the web bomb, the web grenade. I prefer to call it the web grenade. And do this. Bam. I just took out these guys with just one web grenade. And the other guy, I just took down stealthily. And these guys, and boom. Oh yeah, and those bombs there, they make you go blind for 12 seconds. But don't worry, they wear off pretty easily. And those guys with guns, I will say this right now, take care of them first. They're the biggest threat out of anybody. Hold square to when you attack to get them in the air, and then just hit square a bunch, and then you can go up there and attack them there too. These guys,
More guys?
boom.
Okay, form an orderly line. I
Oh.
promise I'll arrest everyone.
Here's another part of the combat. If you see objects with, well, if you see enemies with the zero triangle thing, circle triangle thing, don't worry. Stuff like, and stuff with L1 means you can throw them. and the circle triangle thing, you can do a finisher, and that will just finish them off pretty easily. And now with this L1 R1 thing, and a heal, it's pretty simple. Just with the D-pad or whatever it's called, just push the down one and it'll be easy for you. See, this stuff happens. And also, can I introduce something awesome? The thing is, I'm going to either way. And that is with skills. As you can see, you can do a lot of stuff here. This is a really good one. It's a pistol and baton yank. It means you can just take stuff. Okay. See, I can buy more stuff. A yank and throw, I'll buy, and you can do this stuff and everything. Yeah, it's really cool. So, yeah. Basically, you can purchase these with skill points. You earn them pretty easily. So, oh, yeah, you can do.
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. They always do.
Yeah, that's who I'm off to get me.
Every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his
So,
cash these days.
yeah, I know. I'm doing something weird here, but whatever.
I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead.
So, once again, you can look at the controls there. As you can see, yank and throw, just hold and look at the force, which means I can do stuff like this. I can yank their stuff back at them, and it's pretty freaking awesome. And yeah, I just blinded myself temporarily. Once again, take out the guys with the guns and the pistols and everything, because they're the biggest threat. And time to perform a finisher. Boom. There. Simple.
Reinforcements. Great. I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
Yeah. Once you hear that noise, you know that the battle, that you defeated the guy you were fighting. And knock them off buildings too. You can do that in this game. It's funny. But now, of course, if you use R1, it's so much better because you can see where everyone is and all that. Which means you can just do stuff like this. Okay. And boom. Of course, they don't have their weapons anymore, which means they're not going to be much of a problem anymore. So, I really like this. Obviously. Of course, when the green stuff, it's obvious that you're healing.
Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be gold.
Okay, as you can see, these guys, that one dude has a gun, obviously. Bam, I took his gun from him. Which means he is not much of a threat anymore. There, and he's knocked off a building. Bam, finisher. That'll finish him. Yeah, with these guys you have to dodge and then do everything again. And I want to say something. Spider-Man dies just after a few hits, which makes the game really hard. But that's a good thing. He's not bulletproof. I mean, until you get the bulletproof armor skin, which came with the bulletproof suit power, which is pretty awesome, by the way. And also, this happens, which makes it better. Boom! There. Another finisher. Bam. Technically it's done now. Basically I've done that. And I got a base token, which means I can use that to purchase a suit, which I will do
Don't
later.
have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
2 base tokens. And with that, you go into the circle here, come back to the location, go to the circle, you can retry, which is really cool. Okay, now on to something else. Now that I've showed you the combat, to show you backpacks. So, you see this large green thing here? That's a backpack. Yeah, I know, the quality of my video, it's not too good right now, but whatever. Okay, just live with it. I'm sorry. See, what you can do is you just collect them and you get really cool stuff.
The Spidey Squad. My one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there.
As you can see, we get a lot of stuff, and no, once you press like X, he'll say something about it.
Oh man. I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. You.
And there's a really cool Daredevil reference.
Oh yeah. That blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. But hold on. He's blind. How do you know I was Spider-Man?
Yeah, Daredevil, obviously. And everything, there's the spider signal.
Cool idea, but any light source that made it bright enough was also way too hot. Someday though.
Though I feel like what would have made this game even better than it already is with these, you can use them in game. Like, maybe once you collect the stuff from the backpacks, maybe you can use that stuff and craft a new gadget. Or maybe you can just like reuse this, like just maybe find another power source for the spider signal as like a side mission or a little fun mission. I feel like that would have made everything better. And, you know, all that. But now, let's go on to the other stuff. I want to show you the towers. The crime towers, that is. They're close by, so I'll show you in just 3 seconds. And there's one right there, too. This is a crime tower. Bam. You have to descramble it to see all the crime in your area. And honestly, this game is really fun and I love it. Bam. That's basically it. You're done. That's all you have to do to activate the towers. People are complaining about this. I say that that's crap because this is a really fun thing. It's really fun and I don't know why people don't like it. I really like it. It's fun and all that. And I like it, so. Yeah, everything basically. Now, I gotta show you something else. It's called landmarks. As you can see, that blue building with the blue beam in the sky, that's it. Bam. Get landmark tokens from that. And another part. Extra crime in the city.
Assaulted progress. Gotta stop. Try to hit me. One. I
This guy's the only guy with a gun, so. Dude. Which means I'm able to do this stuff. Actually, there are two guys with a gun. With guns. It was a quick little thing. It's just a small crime. Nothing to be worried. Stuff like this can be dealt with in like 2 minutes. See? And once again, these tokens you earn can help you get more stuff. And with the landmark tokens I showed you, you have to take pictures of famous landmarks. There's an Avengers Tower here. There's the Sanctum from Doctor Strange. Which I hope what it's trying to do is set up a whole Marvel gaming universe. It's what I'm going for. Maybe a Doctor Strange game, an Avengers game, maybe even like an Ant-Man game or something maybe. Or a Daredevil game. That would be nice. I would really like that. Now, on to more stuff. Time to get on to more stuff. Which, honestly, I should have been doing anyway. Which means I know I was pretty quick with the landmark token. So, what you want to do is this button. Bam. Press L2 and hold, then R1. Bam. Landmark token. Because but only you get landmark tokens from the blue building icons you see and all that because they're the landmarks. And honestly, it's really fun, it's really cool. And another part of this game, the side missions, the stuff that's really fun. People complain about side missions in games. Honestly, I don't complain at all because the side missions in these games are really fun. And one of my favorite stuff to do are the Harry Osborn research tokens. Basically, Harry Osborn left these all over the city to give you tasks to do some other stuff to help the city. And basically, that's what this is. That's what you gotta do. That's what this is. So, you gonna do something? Or... Bam. You just triangle, type in the code, and bam, it opens. See? This. Reboot Times Square. Just install new energy-saving LED billboards throughout Times Square. They're beautiful and insanely complicated. Regular maintenance will keep them in good working order, but Oscorp has never been great. Whatever. Oscorp has never been great at maintaining anything that turns into profit. Okay. And I can get 100 XP and 2 research tokens. Hold X, bam, you're in it. You're starting.
So, we installed energy-saving LED billboards all around this area. This station monitors how they're performing. Just hoping it saves enough money that Oscorp keeps this program going. Typical. Oscorp ignored the specs and jacked up the voltage going into the billboards. If I don't fix it, they'll explode. People could get hurt. And it would definitely be the end of this station. I need to use my electric webs to shock the screens into shutting down.
So, electric webs, that's another thing. And, boom. Once again, I told you to do like R2 or L2 and then R1. But, you know, for some reason it's not working. I think I just need to get closer or something. But, oh hey, we have a time limit too, which is even better. Hello? You wanna... Thanks.
So many billboards, so little time.
Okay, as you can see, not all of them are easy. Some of them are really, really hard, considering we didn't have much time to do all the billboards wherever they were.
Webs to shock the screens into shutting down. I don't have long to do it.
Where are all of them? Shoot. Shoot. which means a lot of them are there too, which means more torture. This game is hard even on the friendly mode. Nope, okay. So, I was too far away and I kind of need to do that. Also,
We'll make these ads more interesting.
why are they all staticky all of a sudden? I just want to know that. You have, every time you do it, I guess you get like 5 extra seconds added to your time, which means it doesn't turn into hardcore. Turn, camera. And one more, or actually 2 more, where...
Maybe someday there'll be a billboard of me that doesn't say Menace on it.
Bam!
Phew. Now that the threat's passed, they can adjust the billboards properly. And they did save a lot of money, which seems to be Oscorp's priority, so I bet this station's in the clear.
Bam! It's completed. It's over. And a lot of challenges are really fun. And there are these guys that you can just talk to.
The station near here is freaking me out. Something weird's going on there.
I'm on the case.
There's also something here too. Basically, it's just a bunch of stuff that I don't really care.
This is Stable Control. Do we have an update on the situation at Clinton?
Yeah. So I guess now would be a great time to mention something about boss fights. But I'll save that for later. Time to do something else. Now what should I do next? Okay. The white marker you see right there, that is another thing in this game. And I'm going to do it to show you for my review. So, let's swing over there, have some fun, have a few laughs, love life, and then, boom. Oh man. Oh yeah. This is a black cat stakeout thingy, which means you can do something like...
Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
You have to take a
Are you
picture of
jealous
everything.
I'm visiting my other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
Meow.
You have to take a picture of these cats.
Why are you doing this, Felicia? No one's gonna catch you.
So, numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swinging through Times Square like the glory hound he is, firing webs at electronic billboards and causing them to reboot. Right, those billboards are an eyesore. My day, sign painting was an art. But the more pressing question is, what was he up to? I have a theory. He is infecting these billboards with a virus so that they will subliminally hypnotize pedestrians. Hypnotize them into what? Into liking Spider-Man. And he's been doing it for years. This is the only plausible explanation for how many fans this menace seems to have.
Okay, sorry, I just want to tell some of that. Now let's do this thing. Another side mission. Let's start it. Talk to the
Are
woman.
you okay, ma'am?
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, for the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on. Detox center's not far. Carmen just sent me Rodrigo's picture. Let's see if I can find him.
Which is really nice of you. Thank you, Carmen. Which also means awesomeness is happening. Just swing over there. If you know how your way around the city and how to, you know, do everything, the web swinging, how to travel fast, everything will be fine.
That's Rodrigo. He's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her. Bad angle. Need to get it straight on. Perfect shot. Plans. This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you. Does this woman look familiar?
No, I've never seen her. What were they talking about?
Sounds like she's blackmailing him. She mentioned something about plans.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right. I'm gonna see where she's taking the plans. I'll be in touch.
Okay. Basically now I'm just gonna have to follow this person and
Another victim or an accomplice? I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line.
you can do that too, which is pretty cool.
As soon as he saw the photo, he fell in line.
We know which was the side. Boss, yeah. Let's see the plans.
Got it.
That's something about me. Gotta catch my train. I want to keep the boss on. That's gonna be the biggest
Taylor.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him. Now he'll spot me. Need to track him from above ground. Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Okay then. It's underground. It's taken off.
Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like you knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's the shot. Rodrigo's best friend from college. She went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
If they're hitting the casino, they'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Yeah. I just died from that. Which means don't do that and just follow the train normally. Oh yeah, and the loading trees are awesome. He does poses. And it's with whatever suit you want.
Where's he getting off?
Which means, you know what, speaking of
Train system
suits,
should-
let's change. Feeling like a wardrobe change, peoples? Because that's what we're doing. How about the wrestler suit? The bulletproof suit? The electricity proof suit? The Spider-Man 2099 suit? Or the Spider-Man 2099 already.
Follow the train's path. Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy with a highline. Sounded like he knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
If they're hitting the casino, they'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
So it's here. I wonder if I'm mistaken, not get on it like this. But I will just do a lot of this stuff.
End of the line. I should head over near the subway exit. Wait for him to get out.
Which means that, oh, that looked really cool.
That office building.
Really cool. I like this. I like this suit. I'm just gonna follow him. Okay, just getting off here. Means he's right there. Or at least the room next to it. Oh man.
View the schedule. I moved out hires for one. Mark their positions on the map.
Got it. Now this.
All right. Romans led and we are running late. Let's go.
They're on the move. I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop that car.
Now it turns into a car chase. The Spider-Man 2099 suit. I feel like for the rest of the review, I'll be constantly changing my suit for, reasons.
Carjacker delivery.
Down. Gone. After that, just press the square a bunch and you'll survive. And these guys are amateurs, so no need to worry about these guys. Come perform finisher. So I'm not even gonna do stuff. I'm just gonna throw stuff at him. See how much he can take before he dies. Oh, well. Okay.
I love it when a plan falls apart. Hey, Carmen. Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friends.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Which means a lot of XP and another enemy base. I think I should do this. But on the other hand, I really don't think I should. But on the other hand, whatever. have those people right there.
Attention units. Armed hostiles are attacking a police transport. Location is in the vicinity of Devil's Shelf.
I bet you guys get great reception up here.
These are demons, Martin Lee's dudes. Don't worry about these guys. Just knock them off the building, so you'll be fine. Boom, it's already over.
You really didn't want me going in, which means I'm going in. Booyah!
Now, I'm trying another little mission token thing. Oh gosh, that suit looks so cool.
MJ, I'm at the first location on your list. Guess what I found?
Demons?
Give the lady a prize. See if you can figure out what they're up to while I introduce myself.
Safe, which means bam. It's another stealth mission. Earn XP from this, get more suits and everything. But, you know, there's somebody there. Okay. And this is going to happen.
And you're done. You're just not very observant.
Wave 2, which means more enemies, which means more fighting. Of course, you can press circle and everything. What? I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do the yank weapon thingy. That way I don't die here now. Son, it's slowed down because it is. Alright. Everybody's here now. See this? This is what I call hard. See, once again, that's a good example. Spider-Man should die easily. He's not bulletproof. And I probably should have gotten a bulletproof suit, but whatever. What you gonna do? this guy. This will be easy. Anybody else around? That dude, which means. Hey, yo, sucker.
Oh, sorry. Did I startle you? Let's play the quiet game.
Well, everyone knows now, so whatever. Oh, hi. By the way, boom. Oh man. By the way, here you go. The brutes are really hard to beat. You have to level them up and all that, and then it's still pretty hard after that. Okay, finisher. And now,
Hey, understudies! The role of homicidal demons will now be played by more homicidal demons!
these guys, the guys with like the pickaxes and stuff, you have to knock them into the air. That's how you survive.
Reinforcements! Unless you're just madly dressed paparazzi? Yeah, I don't think so.
That location's a clearinghouse for donations to women's charities. Clothes, books. They're trucked in from drop boxes all over town.
Sounds like a perfect distribution network for drug running, which it looks like is their real priority. Backup guys, get here so fast! I know it's not the 6th train.
Good back. There's a gunman over there, which means go for him. And also go first. Goodbye. Oh yeah, that happens too. Rocket launchers. So the big problem in the room, the rocket launcher. Yeah, so this is a pretty long clip, but I want to show this off before I died in this game because I'm dying. I'm about to die, so. See, dead. Yeah, I'm gonna quit this mission so I can do something else now and show you more stuff. So, see, I don't really want to get into the Taskmaster challenges that much because, well, they're basically just the same thing, but less cool. So, basically, it just really doesn't do much, but I will say they're called challenges this time. Task challenges, whatever. They're basically just like stuff in combat stuff again. But like they're for different tokens to help you get different stuff. And when you do those, you have a task. You can do a Taskmaster boss fight. Secret Taskmaster boss fight. Don't ask me how I know. I just looked it up. On YouTube, there's a secret Taskmaster boss fight. I haven't done that yet, but yeah, I just know. So let's go on to something else now. Let's start with, well, since I showed you basically everything, I guess it's time to show you something else now. Something really cool, something really weird, and something really awesome at the same time. Catching pigeons. Yeah, I'm gonna catch a pigeon. You hear a dog barking? Ignore him. After this whole gameplay thing, I'll go into the story. And then, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get into the stuff I don't like about this game. Yeah, that's right. I have stuff I don't like about this game. Deal with me. Fight, dude. Anyway, so I have to catch this pigeon for this one dude who lost his pigeons. So I gotta catch him.
Pigeon knows the city better than I do.
Okay, so yeah, just get close enough to it. You'll be able to catch it with the L1 R1 thing. Don't worry, it'll get easy after the first 10. Okay, so that happened. Pigeons were awesome. So yeah, time to get into the story, as they say. Well, yeah, the story. Okay, let's talk about the suits. Specifically, the suits I own currently. And, you know, that cool stuff. And I will review them on a scale from 1 to 10. Okay. I'm currently wearing one. Time to go through each and every single one of them that I own, you know, for now. Which is pretty cool. So. Start off from the one at the top. The advanced suit. This one just looks amazing. It's brand new. It's completely original. 10 out of 10. Battle damaged suit. Classics battle damaged. Honestly, I can barely tell the difference from a normal. from the other normal Spider-Man suit, other than it's just a little darker. And there are slashes on the thing, but it's barely noticeable. 5 out of 10. This classic suit, I don't even need to say 9 out of 10. The Noir suit. Oh man. Noir was just amazing. It's like a stealth suit in like the comics or something. It's like supposed to be like a Batman Spider-Man thing. It's like a Batman suit but for Spider-Man. So 7.5 out of 10. The Scarlet Spider suit. Do I even need to say it? This just gets an instant 10 out of 10 for me. Okay. The bulletproof Mark II suit. Look. First, I just want to say that I'm not basing this off of what they do in their history. I'm basing off them how they look. And this one just looked really silly. It looks really weird. I'll play it when I want to, but I give this one a 6 out of 10. The Secret War suit. Now this just looks awesome with the red, the black, and the blue. It's just an extra details on it too. Like, okay, this 8 out of 10. The Stark suit. Yeah, I know. In one of my previous videos, I complained about how it's just the same thing as the classic suit. Now that I'm looking at these two, that's just not true. This is just a really cool looking suit. But I still think I prefer this one over this one. So this one gets a great 7.5 out of 10. Negative suit. Oh gosh, I love the negative suit. It looks awesome with the black and white and everything. So, 8 out of 10. The electric thing, oh gosh. This looks really weird, but really cool at the same time. So, 7 out of 10. Spider-Punk. Oh, man. Look, I'm not a big fan of the Spider-Punk suit, and it looks really weird. So, 4 out of 10. I'll play it when I want, but whatever. The wrestler suit, okay. I know people are going to disagree with me on this, but I think that this suit is ugly. It doesn't look right. It's just not right. I'm sorry to say it, but it's just not very good looking. Okay, 3 out of 10. Fear itself. This looks really, really cool. I like how it's like glowing and everything. It's like the blue and the web shooters are humongous. This gets a 9.5 out of 10. The Stealth Big Time suit. This just looks amazing. I'm sorry, this just looks amazing. Okay? I don't care if you guys disagree with me. I'm commenting on the suits and it just looks awesome. So, I guess for me, I give this one an 8.9. The Mark III armor, it's awesome. Okay, look at this thing. Nope, oopsie. Look at it. There's almost nothing wrong with this suit. It's just, with a helmet like that, and with armor like this, it kind of reminds me of Spider-Knight from the Spider-Verse, and that's my only complaint about it. But either way, 9 out of 10. Oh boy. Oh yes, this is an awesome looking suit. I love it. It's metallic. It has the right stuff. It kind of reminds me of Punisher, obviously, with the skull thing. So, I must say one thing. Oopsie. 10 out of 10. Perfect. It's perfect, okay? It's a perfect Spider-Man suit, and Spider-Man 2099 deserves his own movie, okay? Moving on. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Now this is just awesome. I love this so much. This reminds me, this is from Avengers Infinity War, obviously, and I absolutely love this suit. It looks cool. It also comes with the iron arms. I don't own this suit yet. I mean, I've unlocked it, but I don't own it yet. So, I love this. I really do. I don't care what you guys say. This is one of the best suits in the game. 10 out of 10. The Velocity suit. This makes Spidey run fast, and it looks so cool. My only complaint is like the eyes. So 9.1. This thing. Oh, I'm a big fan of this. And I am a big fan of like the comics that it's in. It's just so cool. It looks awesome with the eyes, but it's just like a Spider-Man suit but metallic, and it has extra lights on it. So I give this 7.5. Spirit Spider. I don't like it. The skull's weird. The spider, the thing on the back, it's just not right. It's not fit for a Spider-Man game. Okay, I'm sorry to say it. I know it's like a different history and all that, but whatever. 1 out of 10. Out of 10. Well, apparently I don't have that yet, and I can't zoom into this one. So, that's what I got now. So, yeah. Now it's time to do something really cool. Showing off the different suit powers. I'm only going to show off the suit powers I currently have right now, because once again I don't have everything. So, time for me to show them off. Let's get onto a big rooftop and everything. So, suit power. Let's start with this one. Battle focus. Once you do it, you can... I'm not gonna show it right now, considering everything, but basically you can like up your health more easily, and you can do, extra finishers. So, on to the next one. The Web Blossom. This is the best thing to use for combat. It's like a bunch of impact webs. So, now I'm going to have to do the Sound of Silence, which honestly fits with this one. So, I'm going to activate it. The Sound of Silence is just awesome. Basically what it does is like you can attack people and it's like no sound. It's just like it's perfect for stealth missions and all that. So there's like no need to be worried. You can just like take care of it and basically nobody will ever notice. It's really cool and all that. So I can't really show it off here. So the Hollow Decoy. And honestly, I don't really think it fits with that. So let's go with a very futuristic techno thing. Something that would make sense. This thing. The Stark suit from Homecoming. I'll say this right now. I did have a complaint about that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know I could do that. But I thought I was complaining because for that obvious reason, like it's basically the same suit. Now I'm looking at it like no, not at all. It's so cool. So what it does is, well, basically, of course, I feel like it fits with some suit powers like this one because, well, it's like a very techno suit. So I feel like something very techno, like a Hollow Decoy, that just does it. And it'll confuse enemies, it makes them go for the others, and then you can attack them too. Which means I can do this. See? There are more Spider-Man people things. they can attack and everything, and the other enemies can attack those guys, and then while they're distracted, I can go web strike them, do stuff like that, and move them to the enemies. They're down. Now time for another shoot power. Bulletproof. I don't really need to say much about it. Arms race. I'm gonna have a lot of this stuff activated with this suit because it makes the most sense. So especially the arms race thing. So I really basically I'll explain what it is with combat. When you do it, it'll deactivate their weapons so they can't use their weapons, and you can go at them and, you know, destroy them and everything. So I explain that, I'll do that, and I think I should do that when I can. So I guess an extra crime token would hurt for me waiting to do my thing. But, like, whatever. Power right, which means I'll just do this now. Stuff like this. Bam. It deactivated them and it also shocked them, which was really cool. Okay, now switching to a different suit power, we'll go to this thing, Spider Bro. Which is basically Droney from Homecoming.
Looks like some dystopian sci-fi movie. Of course, the city's not that far off these days.
So, I'm just gonna swing around until I can get extra, you know, more experience and everything.
Sightings of him in a new outfit. Some sort of punk rock inspired thing that makes sane people want to tear out their eyeballs with a rusty spoon. Now, I was around for the birth of punk rock, and I did not care for it then. It's a flip.
See, what it'll do is like it'll help you out, it'll shoot people, and then you can like attack them while they're like being shocked and electrocuted, and you know, punch them with like a little drone. This is like Droney 2.0, and I absolutely love him. But they don't name him that, it's called Spider Bro, so technically it's not. The negative shockwave, that goes for this one obviously. And it just looks really cool. It's like, it mixes, it has like the Mr. Negative, the demon powers, it's really cool. I like it, it's nice. It's like really good. So, the focus bar is full, which means I can do stuff. And if there's another crime in progress, I feel like this is the best time to do that. Nope, that came out. That was awful. As you can see, I'm about to die here, so let's wrap this up quick. And how about I just abandon the mission? Goodbye. I don't know you, I was never here. So, a lot of other stuff, basically. hear a dog barking in the background, ignore it. Negative shockwave. That'll be there in just a second. Just give it a minute. Or just a few seconds, really. And boom. Shoot power. Ready. These guys are here, so no time to activate it. Like now. That can happen. Yeah, but as you saw, it was pretty easy. It like did the thing and it hit the ground. So yeah, and I died from it. So oopsie. But whatever. Anyway, next suit. Power. The electric punch is just obvious. The rock out thing. Basically what it'll do is that it makes a big wave of stuff and blasts you. And there's real low gravity, which means this can happen. And I really like that. So, time to get on to something I've been avoiding.
Any available units? Officer vehicle
Boss
under
battles.
fire.
Oh wait, that's right.
Bloomingdale.
I really can't do that because I don't know how to replay. Hang on. So apparently, what I did was I came back to the place of the Rhino Scorpion boss fight, and I found nothing. Because I don't think they let you replay this. Well, okay then. So I guess I can't really touch up on the boss fights too much. But either way, it was still really good. The formula is wait for them to attack, then you attack, and all that. That's the main gist of it. And okay, either they were pretty fun too. Especially like the Sinister Six boss fights, but like whatever. Anyway.
Yuri, I ran across some Rikers inmates. They built a fort. Way better than the ones I used to make out of sofa pillows.
I just had a patrol car call. They tried to step in, but there were too many. And we don't have the manpower for reinforcements.
Lucky for you, you've got Spider-Man power. Not bad, huh? I should have gone into advertising.
And kabosh.
I know, I should have called first. People around here work.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another mission.
No talking during the infiltration.
So yeah, I died and all that. So okay. Okay. So there's one last thing I have to say right at the end, but I couldn't find gameplay, my own gameplay. It's about Miles and Mary Jane. Most people don't like those sections, but I love them. They're good. The stealth thing, you walk around, you have to use the lure trap thing for MJ, and for Miles, you use that hacking app. It's just, I don't understand how that stuff gets hate. Okay, I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Okay, I don't understand it. So make sure you stop hating on it, because that part's really good. Okay, it's really good. Really good. Really good. Okay, so stop hating on it because it's actually good. Okay, goodbye. That's all I have to say about that one. Okay. One last thing before I go that I forgot to bring up. This stuff. This stuff, nobody usually likes it. I like it. So, I'm somebody. So, I guess not. Nobody doesn't like it. I know, bad grammar, but that's what life is. So, no one likes these puzzles for some reason. I seriously don't know why, but whatever. Either way, I like them. Therefore, I like it. Therefore, that should be here. This should. Therefore, this should be there. Therefore, this.
There, got the key. Damn, dead man's switch. The other bombs are armed. Need to disable them before they explode. Time to KO those suckers.
Goodbye.
Just another day in the life. You and your men take care, officer.
Okay. Did you guys think we were done? You guys are so not right. Bam. I'm just gonna show you people what this stuff is. I'll purchase as much as I can at the moment. And okay. I'm gonna go over all of these skills now. There's the web throw, which just hold triangle and grab and throw webbed and electrified enemies. They can be tossed into other enemies and walls. Hazard zone, you know, that stuff. Web throw knocks enemies down during the wind up clearing the inlet area. Purge takedowns range, it extends it. Pistol and baton yank, which means you can just take his stuff. Rifle, shield, and launcher yank, which means just take their stuff again. Scare tactics, which means stealth takedowns generate much more focus. And the spin cycle, as you can see up here, what it's doing, he's spinning that dude around. The wrecking ball, which means a lot of stuff. Now, the surprise attack, boom. Upgrades web strike takedown, move so that nearby enemies are knocked back. Yank and throw, which means just take their stuff and throw it back at them. The rocket return, it speaks for itself. Collateral damage, boom. Throw objects Thrown objects damage all nearby enemies. Now, to this stuff. Defender, perfect dodge. Yeah. Press turns blue to counter enemies with whip shoot. Perfect hit. Press X just as an attack lands to generate bonus focus. Dodge window, obviously. The throw. Ground strike. Duh. Last stand. You get hit, this stuff happens, which you can do that. It's cool. Combo booster. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that's that. Vengeance. When below half health, attacks generate focus faster. Now the stuff I had don't own. Payback. Press triangle after perfect dodging rifle and pistol enemies for an instant takedown. Epic center, which means that ground strike has a larger blast that can knock enemies down when used from larger or higher elevations. Sorry. Immediately, perform a second finisher on basic enemies, which mean now go to the web swing. Swing kick. Hold square while in the air to swing kick enemies and send them flying. Quick zip. Quick zip a second time without losing altitude. Air marshal. Air can deal damage and generate more focus. Air tricks. Hold triangle and circle and press L in the direction to perform aerial tricks to earn extra XP and focus. Quick recovery. Press X during a roll after landing and launch back into the air. Air yank, which means hold triangle while in the air to yank enemies upwards and enable air combat moves. Point launch boost. Press X on contact with point to massively boost launch point and distance. Nope. Down here. Long strike. Increases damage and range of web strike. Bunker buster. Swing kick will now over shield enemies. Hold R2 plus X while running or standing to build up charge, then press X for a huge leap. Blast off. Air launch attacks knock back nearby enemies, has a short range recharge time between uses, which means a lot of cool stuff. You still think this is over? No. We are going through the stuff I got in the backpacks, and it's gonna be really cool. So, sorry.
Menu for my first real date with MJ. Wish I could have afforded someplace fancier, but she didn't seem to mind. All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it. An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there. I would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference. I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful, but I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy. My underarm webs. Thought they might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. Looked cool, though. This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me. Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still use this film. Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson. last ball game Uncle Ben ever took me to. I need to get this framed. I could really use his advice now. Oh, oh man. I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. You. Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same. Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could never make it work on my own. A spider signal. Cool idea, but any light source that made it bright enough was also way too hot. Someday, though. Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. But hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man? Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it? MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then. This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head. Captain Watanabe gave me her cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job. My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday. People know my parents died in a plane crash. I still can't tell anyone they were government agents. Wish I knew more about them. I wish anyone did. The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment. Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can. I bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trade exam. Huh, you get what you pay for. The Spidey Squad. My one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there. My prom boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. That kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships. Funny, my fear of heights didn't go away when I got my powers. Had to climb to the top of the Empire State to get over that. I thought web swinging would let me get pizzas delivered fast. And it did. Fast and smashed. Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free, but I'm in no hurry to find out. Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know. Gotta have something to do on stakeouts. This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they? I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it. Rejected costume designs. Not bad, but I think the White Spider was definitely the way to go. Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future. One of these days I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy. Supposedly, Fisk made his fortune selling these spices. I mean, they're good, but not that good. My thesis paper on neurotechnology. This got me the job with Dr. Octavius. Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive. this vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last. Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving. After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. I told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize.
I am still not done. Because I had to go to the characters list. Spider-Man, Peter Parker, height 5'10", weight 167 pounds, age 23, place of birth Forest Hills, New York, occupation research assistant, aliases from the neighborhood Spider-Man, webhead, web singer, tiger. Mary Jane Watson, height 5'8", weight 120, age 23, place of birth Montreversal, PA. Prison reporter, alias MJ. Fisk Kingpin, height 6'7", 450 pounds, age 48. Place of birth unknown, occupation CEO, 13, criminal mastermind. Alias Kingpin of crime. Area Watanabe, height 5'8", weight 135 pounds, age 38. Birthplace, Estonia, New York. Occupation captain, New York Police. Aliases, Best Bud. Octavius, height 5'9", weight 254, age 63. Place of birth, New York. Occupation scientist, stock. Aunt May, height 5'5", weight 110 pounds, age 66, place of birth Brooklyn, New York, occupation of manager, Feast, rich manager from Feast, alias Aunt May. Martin Lee, height 5'11", weight 180 pounds, age 40, place of birth China, occupation CEO, Feast, aliases Aunt May's boss. Norman Osborn, height 5'11", weight 185 pounds, age 58, place of birth Hartford, Connecticut, occupation mayor of New York, CEO Oscorp, aliases Mr. Mayor. Herman Schultz, aka Shocker, height 5'9", weight 175, age 42, place of birth New York City, New York, occupation professional thief, aliases not available. Jefferson Davis, height 5'10", weight 145 pounds, age 44, place New York City, New York, occupation police officer, aliases Officer Davis, Jeff. Miles Morales, 5'8", 130 pounds, age 15, birthplace Brooklyn, New York, occupation student, aliases not available. Rio Morales, 5'7", weight 120 pounds, age 41, place of birth New York City, New York, occupation teacher, aliases not available. Silver Sable, height 5'5", weight 125, age 36, birthplace Korea, occupation CEO Sable International, not available. For aliases Lonnie Lincoln, aka Tombstone, height 5'6'7", weight 385 pounds, age 39, birthplace, place of birth Harlem, New York, Occupation free agent. And this is the pale one. Yep, okay, we're not done. So, Dr. Morgan Michaels, height 5'10", weight 170 pounds, age 52, place of birth, occupation, GR727 project lead, Oscorp, alias is not available, Matt Gargan, aka Scorpion, height 6'3", weight 220 pounds, age 35, birth, Yonkers, New York, occupation, gun for hire, Alexis Savage, aka Rhino, height 5'7", age 41, place of birth, Irkutsk, Russia, occupation, ex-mob enforcer, alias Santa Claus, Max Dillon, aka Electro, height 5'11", weight 165, age 39, place of birth, Endicott, New York, occupation, professional criminal, alias is Sparky. No, hey, stop it. Adrian Toombs, aka Vulture, height 5'11", weight 175, age 76, live place Staten Island, New York City, occupation, former electronics engineer, alias is enough. You've got to be kidding me. Height 5'11", weight 180, age 40, place of birth China, occupation terrorist, alias is Martin Lee. Dr. Octopus, 5'9" for height, weight 254, age 63, place of birth New York, occupation from a mastermind, nations.gov, Octavius. Well guys, now that wraps everything up. And I promise that this time, it's over this time. There's no need for this. Okay? Goodbye. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna say this right now. I think that I have found the perfect Spider-Man game, better than any other Spider-Man game I've ever played. Shattered Dimensions. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's all I've played. And Amazing Spider-Man 2, which was pretty fun. This game is right here is superior to Spider-Man 2. I don't care what people say, it's true. This is a better game. What do I give this game? Huh? What do I give it? 10 out of 10. There is only one thing wrong with this game, and it's the Peter MJ romance. Whoa. So, but either way, that was the one bad part of this game. But now, Spider-Man PS4. This game right here this thing right here. This is the perfect Spider-Man game. If you own a PS4, this is a must-have. If you own a PS4 and you decide not to get this, what's wrong with you? Spider-Man PS4, the superior Spider-Man game to all of them. This game right here is the perfect Spider-Man game. 10 out of 10. It's Spider-Man. what game.